Y'all, I keep hearing their expectations cannot move your boundaries. Their expectations cannot move your boundaries, okay? Somebody was heavily projecting onto you, okay? And this could have been going on for some months now. I'm hearing even as long as last year, 2025, they were strategically and in a very manipulative fashion trying to control you, trying to possess you, and calling it love. Hmm. You know what? It's some interesting energy out here right now. Okay. Pluto is retrograde, and I know you guys may have been hearing a little bit about this here and there about Pluto being retrograde in Aquarius. And I want to just say to you that a lot of these planets, you hear so much and so often about Mercury being in retrograde. So I don't want to freak you out. I don't want nobody getting freaked out about Pluto being in retrograde. Most planets go into retrograde, okay? There are very rare instances where we have times and spaces where no planets are in retrograde. It's just that we have become, it's almost become so on the surface to talk about Mercury being in retrograde because, you know, technology glitches a lot of times. And there could just be, you know, on the surface reasons for that. There could be spiritual reasons for that as well. But Pluto being retrograde and being retrograde in Aquarius is a interesting positioning, especially if you have Aquarius placements in your chart. I have an Aquarius stellium, so I'm feeling the fuck out of it, okay? It's a time where those pain points that you've pressed down, oh, they're gonna come up, okay? All that fakery, all that fuckery, all that shit gotta go. Every bit of it gotta go. But this is for another time, because right now we're talking about their expectations and how they cannot move your boundaries. Your boundaries are like mountains right now. All right. And I don't mean that in the way of them being rigid. You did not set rigid boundaries. Let me make that clear. The boundaries that you set forth for yourself are not rigid by any means, okay? They are a complement of the standards that you have set for yourself. And where motherfuckers can't understand is that the price has gone up. You ain't the same bitch that was sitting up here allowing people, excuse my language, I don't mean bitch in the literal sense, but you ain't the same bitch. You ain't the same one who was allowing people to step all over you, who was allowing people to talk crazy to you, do stupid shit to you, and you was just gonna take it. Okay? No, you're not that. And you're still the sweetheart that you've always been. You're very pure hearted in your essence. But it's not time for you to over explain yourself to no fucking body no more. Okay? You're being guided against that all the way. You're being guided to continue to align your actions, okay, with your words and to speak less and to show people exactly what and who you stand for. All right. Your ancestors are clapping it up for you because they are so proud to see you be one of the first in their bloodline, if not the first, okay, to stand the fuck up. As Drewski says, to stand on business. Okay, Drewski could be significant. You guys could have watched the recent reunion. I watch it, laughs, giggles, but that man is on to something. It reminds me of Tyler Perry when he first came out. For another time, you guys. But let's see what this energy is about. Because this is not just boundaries that you are setting in certain instances. You are setting them across the board, but some people are feeling them heavily, more so than others, because they were the ones that were stepping all over who you were and who you were trying to become in the first place. So they pissed off. Somebody's big mad. Big mad. And why? Because you minding your business. Because you're not worried about what they talking about no more. Because they're not the center of your fucking attention. Listen. You can't make everybody happy. You cannot make everybody happy. I can't make this up. Let go of fear. Let me speak a little bit on that before I read this card, okay? When you stop fearing what it would look like to stop all that people pleasing, to stop wearing a mask to appease other people and make them feel comfortable, when you stop making yourself small, okay, so that they could feel big even though they did shit to feel big about, All right. You began to become fearless. And in your fearlessness, you became sovereign. Your sovereignty is leading you into an independence that they can't understand, because you were supposed to need them, but you don't need them. You don't need anyone but the divine and the divinity that is living within you. But see, they take that notion, okay, and they make it seem like, well, how can you not need me? And I do X, Y, and Z for you. But see, what they don't understand is they were positioned into your life. You are not just some average Joe or Jill or Jane. You are, in fact, very, very chosen. Okay? You are divinely aligned, created, constructed, and driven. So when you let go and 555 on my timer, and you made the change for yourself, their expectations have no place in your life any longer. And they're the one that's in the tizzy. Let go of fear. I have no fear of making mistakes, and nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. See, this energy more so resonates with you, collective, than it does with anyone else that could be trying to come in and be one with your energy. See, you understand now that you can love a thing, a person, a place, and still let it go, because it's not enough for you to hold on to under the guise of love when you don't even feel it. You don't feel that. You don't feel it. But you're learning to love from a distance. You've been already practicing it, but people thought that because they positioned themselves close to you that you wouldn't practice it with them. Oh, but they finna learn a swift lesson in fuck around and what? Fuck around and what? Find out. That's what they about to learn a swift lesson in. Wands. The tree of heaven, aspirations. Aim high. This card came up about a week ago. Gifts of heaven will be granted to you. Dream, plan, and believe. You have set your boundaries to represent your higher self. Okay? Because whatever happened, these expectations that folks were placing on you, they couldn't even live up to themselves. All right? They wanted you to clown around and jump as high as they said they wanted you to jump, but they weren't even willing to jump with you. And so now, you know what I'm saying? You have boundaries set, and it's a no. It's a no. People don't like hearing no, especially when they've always been told yes. But you don't fear what that looks like when you got to say no. Ace of Pentacles, baby. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. You got so many opportunities in front of you. Life never leaves you without endless possibilities. And people gonna start understanding that you just, like I said, ain't just some regular old Joe Schmo. You're not. You are embodying this Ace of Pentacles energy right now. They may have thought that they were the only ones who could assist you, who could help you, who could take you to the next level. But my, oh my, oh my, oh my, are the illusions falling apart. You are very prosperous, baby. There's some new ventures coming for you. I'm even being told that you finna move. You finna move. You about to move. And for some of you guys, it seems irrational that you would move because you just moved. This could be an energetic move. This could be a spiritual move. But for some of you, it's a physical move. You're changing zip codes. Okay? You're about to get a new phone. You're about to get a new set of keys, a new address. You ain't been stuck. Okay? You have not been stuck. But the boundaries that you set, they ain't did nothing but free you. And whoever is going to go with you to the next level, they are going to understand that. Keep going, baby.